Good morning, everybody. It's 9 a.m. on a Saturday, and this is the first time I've had any free time. So welcome to storing 100 photo cards. I'm gonna sort these real fast, and we'll be on our merry way. I don't know if I have a lot to talk. Well, I mean, I do have a lot to talk about because every story I have is about a purchase or trade I've made, and as you can see, a good handful have occurred. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm back after sorting and I have like properly sorted them out so that it'll be easier to put them away later. But as you can see, we've got a lot going on. For you, I just posted a video this past Saturday. For me, that was about 2 months ago. So I did do my buying hiatus, in case you're curious. I made it a whole month. And then, after that month passed, tax refund season happened, and I had money. I did not spend all of it on photo cards. It might look like it, because there's a stupid number of photo cards here. As the title says, there's 100, and I'm a little concerned at how we got there. I only spent a little bit of it, but it made me really happy, and it was very fun to be like, oh, this is a thing I've been wanting to get, but I've been putting it off. So that was really cool. I have one more thing that just hasn't been sent out yet because, you know, school happened. So more Mamamoo on the way for the next video. I'll get into it as we get going. I guess we can start with the Mamamoo binder. I'd like to point out that the Purple Kiss and Dreamcatcher stack are about even, and no one ever rivals the Purple Kiss stack. So that's pretty cool to me. Oh, no. So. Let's get into it. I've got some fun cards. Some of it is just sheer quantity, and some of it is, as you can see on the top, some very exciting things. So let's do it. I will kick it off with Mamamoo. Thank you so much for the love. I got a lot of love for Mamamoo in my last video, and that really made me happy. Like I said, by the time you guys see this, it'll be at least a month since it came out, but for me, that just came out last week. And it was very nice to see how much people were appreciative of how much I love Mamamoo, because I very much worry. That's why I always put them in the beginning, is that if someone wanted to skip them, they could just skip through. I know they don't have the hugest fandom, especially not in like the US based area, which is where I think a lot of my viewers are at, but I really love them. And it made me happy to see that other people liked seeing my collection. I worry a lot about that people get sick of me talking about Mamamoo because I do it constantly and they're not as popular. So thank you. That made me very happy. It gave me all the warm fuzzies. But what we have going on here is I've just stored a card from memory, so it does not go with these, but I'm not making a whole new page for one card. This is again one of those like harder out of print cards to get, so that was super exciting for me to do. I kind of got it on a whim of like, well, it is market priced and available, so I might as well do it. I didn't think it would make it here by the time I did the storing cards video, but she's here. Yay! That's so exciting. I have more Mamamoo on the way. I got one huge package of things from someone who's just doing like a huge quote your own price, but they had school, so they're like, yeah, it's not packed up yet. And I'm okay with that. I am definitely one to understand the school life and school getting in the way of things. Was I going to? I don't remember if I was going to put it in the page. I think I was going to leave it be. So next up I have my Starlet of Muse pulls, which that video should be up. Should be in the last video I posted if all goes well. So here were my pulls. These are the 3 limited versions. This is my POB, and then this is the pull from the photo book version. There's like 26 cards or 22. There's a weird amount of cards. Oh, what was it? Because I counted. I think it's maybe 26 or 23 or something. So it's not a clean interval. It's not a clean amount that'll fit into 9 pocket pages. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. And one of my considerations right now is, but I like to see the backs of these. Oh. Okay, maybe I will put in the page. Is maybe I'll cover the backs of some of these because I don't care as much about the She's in the Trap backs. We'll give them a no page for it. It's fine. So we'll do, well, we can do limited on top and then you in the middle. And then, I actually have, if you watch that video, you will know despite these cards coming in a set, I now have an extra of this card. So far, no one has bit on the wanting to trade with me, but I also understand because they come as a set. So, and this card, I love this card. It's so cute. What a great choice for her to do that. But yeah, that's all we have for now. I thought it would be here but I also assumed it was gonna get packed faster. But we're not here to judge. We're just here to love the people who are willing to sell us things for very good prices. Yeah, I still love Starlet of Muse. If you did not watch that video to hear me gush and gush and gush about that album, this is such a good album. Please give it a listen. If you listen to anything, I would suggest Like a Fool, because that's my favorite song off of it entirely. And I think the title track, Touchin' and Movin', is incredible. So, something to think about. And if you want an English song, she's done her first English song with that album as well, which is very cool. So that's all we have. That's all we have for Mamamoo today. There will be more. Oh. My happy little Moo heart. And her, I'm so excited. Yay. All right, strong start here, folks. We're gonna move on to the Twice and Miscellaneous binder now. Whoa, don't stick to the tape, that's rude. I'm starting to actually look for these 2 cards in case you're curious. I think I'm getting ready to finish that up. And whoa, heck, by this point it'll be old news because I post everything like a month after I film it. But Soo and Seulgi are back. The crowd goes wild. Ah! Billy is back. Excuse me, ma'am. Billy's back. Ah! This is great news. I'm thrilled. I managed to, like, the video popped up on my feed, like, maybe hours after it was posted. I think I watched it auto-translated instead of actually translated because it was that early. And it made my heart so happy. It made me so happy to see all 7 of them together again. And I know they're preparing for, like, a fan meet / fan concert. But then after that, I have to imagine a comeback is coming soon. Soohyun's hair is brown, I just noticed. So, like, it's ready. They're preparing for a comeback, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready for a Billy comeback as 7. I loved side B. The songs are great. It's just not the same. Yay. So going into Twice, I also have more Twice cards on the way. I grabbed some from someone who's doing a just pay shipping sort of sale, but they also took a pause for medical reasons. They're like, hey team, I need a minute. And again, I think I paid for just shipping, so I can wait. Twice is not high priority, but what I do have is a handful more cards. So we have Twice Coaster Lane 1. When I bought this, I did not realize that I don't know if it's Sana or Chewy. I want to say Chewy, someone can correct me, of her hanging out in the background, and I think that's great and a good choice for a selfie. So, boop, Twice Coaster Lane 1, and then I set up for all of the cards I have on the way. So now I'm going to have to remember which ones go where, because like I said, some of them are not here. This should be Twice-stagram. The thick borders are a little weird, but I kind of, like, especially with this card, I love how it looks. Yay! And then I have a Chewy claimed. I think this is yes or yes. So here's the other thing, is if I get these wrong, someone has to help me, because I don't know my Twice eras, like, memorized. But that fits. And then we have What Is Love, Dance the Night Away, and then this is Feel Special, and Fancy came before Feel Special. So we're gonna put her here. And then it appears I have one more space here. That's gonna be our mystery space, I suppose. But that's all of the older cards that I have planned, unless, does yes or yes go here? Or does it go here and here? Someone correct me in the comments and I'll figure it out. Actually, by the time you comment something, I will already have checked on my templates and fixed it. Just know that I have fixed it, if I'm wrong. Anyway. And then we get to go, look, I got another MISC page set up. Life is good. We're gonna go all the way to the back because I also bought, oh, this, okay, no, I did put a page. Everything's fine. I have a page. I do have a With Youth set. I bought an album from somebody and they had just the whole pack, and I figured that was the best way to go. So here's also my first With Youth pack. I don't think I've talked a lot about With Youth, if at all, but I really like it. I think I like it not as much as I like Formula of Love, because that's my baby, but I definitely like it more than Ready to Be, and I think I might like it as much as I like Between 1 and 2, which is a high compliment, because I really loved Between 1 and 2 as well. I really like how cohesive the album sounds. Like when you listen through it, there's like a sound that they picked up for this album, and I think it suits them well. Mina with, why? I know we've all asked this question, but who made the sets and decided that putting Mina in this card for this set was a good idea? Like, if you forgot to take a photo at night, Photoshop it. Like, she's at a very similar pose to Nyan, or like Chewy's on her side, which would make her a skinnier profile, maybe even easier to edit around. Like, I don't know why they did that to us, but I'm excited to have another page of Twice. It's pretty cool. It's not even Jihyo, so she's not in the center. Next up we have Boys. I don't think I ever actually came back and told this story. The day I got my Dreamcatcher albums, I went to that K-pop meetup. Someone had just a stack of boy group photo cards, because all they collect are boy groups, and were like, I'm just giving these away for free. Do you want any? So I picked some that are cute. This is, oh, I've forgotten their names. I think this is Sungkwan. And I don't remember him. Was it like Josh or something, like again, this one someone will have to help me about. Unless their names are on the back. Oh, it's just their signatures and I don't know those. It was like a very American name and I thought that was very fun. But yeah, and then the story that goes with this is that later, because I did my first week of class pretty shortly after I stored these, or right before I stored these, and I mentioned that I liked K-pop in that class, and someone was like, oh, yeah, and I have a photo card of Seungkwan in my phone case right now, and I was like, oh my god! I know that one, which is very exciting. So here we have a Victon card. This is, I think, Subin. We looked it up on a template. Spiff and I spent like a good 10 minutes trying to figure it out. It was very funny because I got it as a freebie in a trade I did with a very sweet person. And it was so funny because I kept looking at it and I was like, wow, this is like a nice freebie. It's like, feels like a photo card. And I was like, oh, it's got the tabs on it. Do you think this is a photo card? And then I looked up a template and there he was. So I have him now and I love him. I think this is a good card and it makes me happy to have. And then we've got, here we have Jungkook. Jungkook was also a freebie when I got, you'll see him in my Starlit of Muse unboxing as well because he was just a freebie and this makes me laugh. I imagine, I'm very attached to Subin. He makes me happy. This one I would be willing to trade if someone had a card I wanted. I've been trying to do a sneaky little look around. But at the same time, if I got him for free, he's probably not very high demand. But I know a lot of people who collect Mamamoo or are dropping Mamamoo collections also collect BTS. Like this is a reoccurring theme I see. Is that people are like, not for sale, willing to trade only. And then all their lists are not, their wish lists are not Mamamoo. Sometimes they're not even girl groups, which is like, you get to do whatever you want with your cards. But as a person who usually only has things for within group trading, it makes me very sad. But we'll see. We will store him for now because he does also, it does make me happy to have my weird collection of boys who I don't know anything about. But I suppose if someone wants this golden Jungkook, I'd be willing to part with him if you have a good card for it. I think that's all the story. Oh, no, not yet. I have one more thing. I recently got in a trade and she came in an Arceus sleeve and it made me laugh. So we're gonna store Arceus too. I guess it's cuter. I like that back. That back has a little more to it. So we're gonna store Arceus as well. Ta-da! And now, there, highlighted. It made me laugh really hard. I love Pokemon, in case you don't know. I am like deeply obsessed with Pokemon. It's one of my favorite things. So anytime, so like this and this, these will absolutely be just scattered into the miscellaneous section. Okay, now that's everything I have for you in this binder. I hope you're having a good time because we're gonna get into big progress. I think we are touching every collection except Billy today. So, well, and Billy's complete, so that's why. So that's pretty exciting. And the stack is still yay big. So let's move on. We're gonna go into, let's do the triple S binders, what I have next. Whoop. Okay, so for the triple S, I actually have triple S cards and it's more than like 2. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Assemble 24. Oh my God, Assemble 24 comes out in a week. Just about, give or take. May 8th, Assemble 24. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They have 24 members now, which is honestly, it's a little weird because it's a very intimidating amount of members. And I'm also just a little worried that I think people are accepting the last 4 members pretty well, but I personally feel like we barely got to know Triple S next. So now all the Glow members are there, and I feel like I'm very worried where it's gonna take a really long time to warm up to them since they introduced them again in a bunch instead of one by one, which is something I really liked, was the one by one strategy. But yes, so I actually have some first class cards. I got Cheon, meaning that this page is done. I still do not have Kaide. I don't think Kaide first class objects are real. Nobody has them. No one wants to trade for them. If they are only marked as sold on posts. These not real. I just bought some extra first class objects from somebody. Like they only had one I wanted, but I bought 2 extras that I'm hoping to trade, and so we'll see if I could fish out a Kaide that way. Otherwise, I'm going to completely forge them and make a replica. I know I've been trying to keep to replicas only being things that I digitally own, but also I'm getting fed up. I'm going to try to forge them if I don't get them soon. I'm ready to move on. And I love Triple S cards, but I don't need them that badly. Next up we have exciting things. I have my very first assemble cards. I finally got to a point where I'm ready to buy assemble cards. 1 year later, I'm feeling ready. Of course, they're now not as easy to find because other people have already decided they were ready to collect them. But we will get there when we get there. This era is not as high priority. Like, I love Evolution and Lovelution cards, so those are higher priority. I love the album assemble, but I don't necessarily... The cards are cute, but they're not as, like... I do not need them as badly as, like, Evolution cards. So I'm going to put Hayden here. I know she's 2, but I saw... I don't remember who it is now. I'm so sorry. Someone do, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the back do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so then you're still getting to see the backs. But that's the way they did a 10 layout, and I really liked that because I have been absolutely stumped on the best way to do a 10-person layout. So this will look a little weird for a while, and then the only one who will get cut off is like you won't see the back for Jiu, but I think I'm willing to let that go. Yay, assemble! Yay, assemble! Okay, that makes me feel better. It makes me feel a little more motivated to actually go out and fight them. So next, big exciting, we have... These are all 3rd round objects. And for once, I have Kaide. Woo! So I don't have Soyeon, but I do have... This Hidden is my favorite card. I love this. This is one I actually bought a dupe of to trade, so I'm hoping other people think it's cool too. I love this card. It's so pretty. But we're gonna do our first class objects for round 3. Here's Jiu. And then Cheon. This seller is very nice, and they seem to have like a constant flow of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I put you in the wrong spot. Boop. My replica, and then Sumin goes here. Oh, wait, no. I was right, because I'm just going to put a filler in the middle so that we don't do 9 and 10. Although I might choose to do 9 and 10. We'll come back to that thought. They're who I just bought. It was a binary object and a dupe of this. I know, binary. Ah, exciting. But, lost my train of thought. Oh, they just have a constant influx of cards coming in, and so on one hand it's very exciting, but on the other hand it's like, oh, I just made a big purchase, and now I can't make another big purchase when you have stuff posted 2 weeks later. When I last bought from them, they're actually, and I don't have Yubin, they're actually very kind, because I was like, hey, I know you constantly have things coming in. Is there any chance you could give me a sneak peek of what you have on the way so I could save on shipping, because they exclusively do tracked shipping. They're out of Vietnam right now. right now. They live in Vietnam, and for whatever reason, they can only offer tracked shipping, which is fine, but it's expensive. Day. Ah! And then we have, oh, okay, yes, that's right. I don't know how to order because the whole 10 members thing. So we're gonna go with this for now. So here's Kaide Dahyun, and then here's kind of just into my miscellaneous page. And then when we get to binary, we'll just sort of start all over, because then here's the start of binary objects. But yes, I'm very thankful to them for selling to me more than once. I'm very excited, and I'm very glad. On one hand, I want to shout them out. On the other hand, I feel I don't want to reveal my sources, you know? We'll do this. If I remember to shout them out in the description of this video, cool. If I forget, I forget. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a very forgetful person. But next up we have Love Lucian cards, which is very cool and very exciting to kind of fill out this page. So we have this hidden. Boop. Oh, I sleeved this upside down. Why would I do that? Boop. Hidden. And then Nien was actually, I won a giveaway for Triple S cards, and my options were a sealed album, which I already owned, or 2 scanned cards. So I went for 2 scanned cards, and I'm so excited because I am obsessed with this card. I knew this was another one that I knew I had to have. So here you go. Oh no, Sohyun is in this one. So here's Nien, my giveaway prize. Yeah, it was so exciting. It was just such a nice mood booster. I've actually won 2 Triple S giveaways. I'll get to it whenever I get my next batch of replicas made, but I won a free digital POB, so I just have a free digital Sumin. And it's very cute. So yes, okay. This page is filling up, halfway done. So excited. Yes, yes. This makes me happy. I'm glad they're coming together. And then I have actually a decent amount for binary, or these are cream now. Ta-da! So Kotone was my trade for that one GU I said I was having a hard time finding a trade for. Kotone was my trade, which is great. I sent GU to the UK, and I had to send her twice because they sent her back to me for not having enough stamps, even though it was an international stamp. I was very mad. They pulled it back because they said it was not machinable, and I understand there's a top loader in there. I do, however, think a top loader could take an amount of bending. That's kind of the point of a top loader. But I put it on with extra postage. She arrived safely. Everything is okay. I think it was mostly because it was international non-machinable, even though I have sent that before. And it was enough shipping, so we'll see. But we have Cheon, we have this Yuyeon. Oh, also, did not. I wonder if these are. I just didn't sleeve them out of the letter. I was like, yep, I've done it. Boop. And then this Nakyeong was the other half of my giveaway prize. So that was very exciting. Which means all I have left for Evolution to get is Mayu. I have decided I want the Mayu with the gem, and so she's like a medium high priority now. She's bumped up from low to high just so I can finish this page. Oh, it looks so good with all of them together. Oh, yay. This makes me happy. This is why I like doing Triple S. I love these girlies. Oh, and they're so shiny in the sunlight. Oh, they're so pretty. Yay. Okay, so next up we have Seulgi, and I actually have cards for Seulgi. I joined a Go forever ago, so these were $3 a piece, which is for Red Velvet extremely good. So, I guess I'm gonna go with here and here. That concludes Seulgi. But I actually get to have some cards in, which is very, very cool. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pick up a Seulgi card with my extra budget or whatever, always something else comes up. It's usually a Purple Kiss thing where I'm like, oh, I have to buy these Purple Kiss cards. And so I'm looking on it, I'm working on it, but my Purple Kiss collection is my baby, and like everything will come above it. Dreamcatcher. I have as I showed you, a huge stack of Dreamcatcher cards. So this is about to look like a proper collection. Are y'all fucking ready? Because I so am. So I've been messing around with layouts mentally, but I don't feel committed to anything yet. Dreamcatcher has so many cards that I think I'm going to wait until I get more before I really start solidifying it. But we've got, so these two I traded for. This is where that Supin freebie came from. They were so nice. They like had their sister's old Dreamcatcher collection, and they wanted to trade for some of the Mamamoo cards that I had. And I was like, yeah, sure, but they just sent me a post with like every Dreamcatcher card they had, including some pretty rare ones. And I was like, hey man, just so you know, those are some big ticket items you are offering to people, and you should probably be very careful about that. And they were very nice. I actually went through and I labeled all of them by era and by member so that they would know for the future, just because that's the type of nitty-gritty task I love doing. And I think it'll help them out so they're not maybe, because they had like Escape the Era cards. I really wanted to ask for the Escape the Era card, but I knew what I had was not, it was a 2 rabbits card, so those were not equivalent values. But yeah, so these are my 2 trades. I just bought her because I wanted her. She was a limited card for $5. I did not realize limited cards were going to be such a thing when I started collecting Dreamcatcher. So that's going to be the bane of my existence, and you're going to hear me bitch about it a lot in the future. I'm so sorry in advance. And this was, so when I bought my bunch of Triple S cards, the seller accidentally forgot to put the assembled cards in it, so she sent me a second letter, and she included Handong as an I'm so sorry, which I really appreciated. It was unnecessary, but very nice. And then here's what we have now for Apocalypse Save Us. Oh, you know what? I actually have... You know what? These are the same set, aren't they? Okay, hold on. It's coming. It's all coming together. I'm gonna put these 2. My goal for Dreamcatcher, I think, is that I would like to do... okay, these aren't gonna be perfectly even in sets, but I gotta start. I haven't decided if I want to do both of them on the same page forever, if I want to do mirrored spreads. I'm kind of leaning towards mirrored spreads, but just for the sake of pages right now. And then this is a limited version card, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to just kind of, this is like 1 page for era is my current plan. I guess this is the same outfit. I guess those 2 are the same outfit. How fun. And then green screen. There was a lot of green screen, and there's a lot of green screen cards. That's okay, because then they all go together. Ta-da! Cute, cute. Look at that. Yay! Yeah, so I made some very big, that was what my tax refund went towards. Some very big Dreamcatcher purchases. But I'm really happy with them because I love Dreamcatcher, and I've been constantly looking at their cards and then not buying them, so it's very exciting to me that I can actually have some. So I have exclusively Dami, right? Well, sorry, I lied. There's one Handong. I love this Handong card. She's so cute. Oh, the sun went away. I feel much cooler at least. I was very hot because I'm sitting directly in the sun here. One seller was actually very nice to me because they already had them at a low price, but I was like, I'm going to buy about 17 cards. What are the chances you'd be willing to give me a bulk discount? And they're like, yeah, I could do that. So they gave me free shipping and a couple bucks off, which was more than I was expecting. Very kind of them. And I really appreciated them working with me through that because I know, oh, these are, I'm completely out of pages right now. I have to go to the store and buy more. Yes, I will replace these pages. I have like 2 or 3 pages that one time I bought so many cards, someone literally just put them in the pages, folded the pages, and then put them in a bubble mailer and sent them to me. So those pages are more beat up, but they were Ultra Pros, so they got mixed into the actual Ultra Pro pack I had. Put you... There's also this card. I'm obsessed with this Dami card. I love her very much. So you can be in the middle. And then maybe we'll do this because I also love the umbrella. I don't know if I love the blonde hair on Dami personally. Or at least not this shade of blonde. It's just, it's too much. And I can't explain to you why. Well, like on this outfit, it looks good. I think it depends on what outfit she's in. Because like when she's in lighter color outfits, it washes her out. But like paired with the red, it looks really good because it brings back some color. I am in no way a fashion expert, and you should not trust any fashion advice I say. But look at that, I have pages of Dreamcatcher. Yeah, I will definitely replace this page. And then From Us, I have a good chunk of From Us from kind of all over the place. So, oh, so that's what I was going to say, is that this ID card was a freebie from the one seller who was very nice to me and sent me a bunch of things. And I bought this from a different seller, and then they sent me one as a freebie. It was so funny because I was like, I knew exactly how many cards I bought from them, and then I went through and I counted them, and I was like, there's more. Why is there more? What? Hold, I didn't. And then I also had a moment I was like, oh man, I double bought this card. I thought I was being really careful about not double buying cards. I was. They were just really nice to me. So, I actually have just mailed out that duplicate freebie, so thank you to that person. Your kindness was appreciated, and it's now getting me a limited Handong concept. So it's still doing the work, and I appreciate you. Okay, so this I could do almost a whole spread. So this is, yeah, these are all main version, and then I have all the main versions except for one of them. Ah, I want that main version card. It's the one with the, like, the black ribbon, and she's like pulling on it. It's delightful. So I guess we can do concept, peace sign, this outfit, and then I'll do this outfit, peace sign, and then this is the purple back and this is the purple back, so we'll do concept, The From Us cards are really cute. They are some of my favorite cards, so I'm so excited to work on these. I hope the Poco versions are not too hard. Because it's hard, it depends era to era. Like limited is generally pretty hard to find from what I can tell. But then like the digital versions, it's kind of, it seems like a mixed bag of whether they're hard or easy to find. So hopefully they will not be too bad. But I'm almost done with at least the normal version cards, which is pretty cool. And then we have finally Villains, Villainous. And I do actually have a complete normal album set for Villainous, which rocks because it means that I have these 2 photo cards and I'm obsessed with them. These, and in the, whatever the digital version is, I think it's Polka. They have one where they like have a little card. They have like a jack. Also obsessed. Oh, my sun is totally gone. My gracious. I'm obsessed with those cards. So I guess we'll do the same thing. I'll do concept. Oh no, they did 3 selfies. Okay. Concept. I love this. This was a teaser photo image, and I remember when it was released, Spiff and I were both like, oh my god, this woman is trying to murder us. And then we've got the dart. And then I guess we can do the roses on the corners. That's not the right member. I really like that this album, at least for From Us and especially Villainous, I feel like they've done a little more effort in making like sets of photo cards where they're all doing like similar poses or in similar outfits. And I love having photo card sets, so I super appreciated that, because even if I'm only going to collect 2 members, it's very fun for me to be like, yeah, the dart and the dart card, the heart and the heart card, the rose and the rose card. Also, we'll put this in the middle because I think red or black suits this era. Villainous normal cards are done! Yay! I've been dying to store all these Dreamcatcher photo cards and actually like have a Dreamcatcher collection beyond my gifts. Not that I am knocking the gifts that I received, because they make me so happy. But it's nice to have a little more focus on the members that I really want to collect. Hopefully the lighting is not too bad. It's still light out, it's just definitely grayer than when we started. And that is all. Oh, look at that, nice and full now, woohoo. Isn't this washi tape so pretty? This was the washi tape from the giveaway I won. It makes me, I think it's so cute. So that's all I have for you in this binder. Major progress on every front. It is now time for the crown jewel, the Purple Kiss stack. So we'll move her to the side. I've actually got her right here. And we're gonna just make sure you can see the binder. Bonk. Okay, that should be not too bad. It's a little cool. I don't think you're ready for this because I wasn't ready for it either. So I have Dozy, I have Yuki, I have Ire, and my trade just came in. This came in literally last night. I have Chain. Y'all are seeing it, right? So the package that I ordered from the Hong Kong seller that took 80 years, it came in, and it came in with 1, 2, and 3 here. And then I bought from a different seller at some point in time this ire because I was unclear about where we were at. And in that one package that I got with all these cards, I got a double of that ire, and then I think a double of this chain. And then I also bought a set from somebody, which you will see later, or maybe you saw what exciting card was in that set when I was sorting through them. But that set had a duplicate Yuki. And so I traded Yuki for Chain, and she arrived yesterday, meaning I am officially complete with Into Violet photo cards. I'm so excited. And it's very funny because I found that trade right before I posted my trade for these duplicates. For these 2 duplicates. Yeah, these 2 is, I don't know if they will be at the time of this video going up, but at the time of me filming this, they are still up. Yay! Here, I'll come up over the shadows. Yes. Oh my god. Then I have all the enlarged inclusions from that album. And now, are you ready? Because again, so from one seller, I bought Dozy. Right, last Dozy. And then from that seller in Hong Kong, I love you, my man. You've done the good work because you've brought home Cola Gun. Meaning that hide and seek is also done. Got all the tickets. I love my tickets. I've actually just traded a handful of tickets recently, which was so fun. I do not have all the posters, but if anybody wants to trade tickets for posters, I will always do it. I imagine that's probably a hard sell, but Mem, as we've discussed previously, is already done. Have all the postcards for postcards for Mem. I do not have all the posters. I am a little harder core about wanting these posters if anybody wants to trade for them. I know I could buy them, but I always feel weird like piecemeal buying them. And I feel like everybody who is selling them is not US based, which I think is really interesting. I see a lot of European sellers and they have them for a good price, like 20 cents. But I don't know if that would even out with the shipping, which is my only concern. But yes, posters. I would love the mini posters. But, and then we arrive to Geeky Land. We're not completing Geeky Land. Don't get too excited. But I do have the first 3 eras of Purple Kiss complete, which is kind of insane. So we have 1, 2, 3 here. We've got, we'll do Dozy first here. So this final Dozy card needed for this set. And then Chain. I don't remember what for, but Chain I think was a trade. And Yuki. Ta-da! I am missing this Ire. Ire is now a high priority card, so if you want an Into Violet card and you have this Ire, please, please. Again, this video will likely go up at least a month later than it is filmed, so that kind of cancels out my begging for cards. But at the Dreamer's Pen, pen is in a writing utensil, you will see anything I have up for trade, if anything. I don't have a lot usually, but I always have something, especially large inclusions, if that's something that tickles your fancy. They're so cute. But that's my Geeky Land progress, which I'm over the moon about. I think I counted, and after I put these away, I will have 12 Geeky Land cards in total. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes. To find, which does not seem like a lot to me, so I'm looking forward to that, and that'll be very cool, very cool. All right, so this is Butterfly set. So these are all of my, ¿cómo se dice? Okay, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Okay. My Digipack cards. So we have, oh, we can just do, yeah, I have 0 chain Digipack cards on the way or on hand, which is just kind of hilarious, but so here's Ire. And then Yuki. I haven't gotten a lot of bites on my cards, and I don't know if it's that people don't want Into Violet cards, or I did post with it. I was like, hey, team, these are my priority cards right now. So if you have these, this is what I want. And it's a Mamamoo album PC, a Swan 20 card, which is a bit of a stretch, but also I have a Swan 20 card to trade. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, oh, that page is so full. I didn't realize I had so many for that set either. Okay, so maybe this will pop that chain up the list too. So then this is the Eek. Eek. Oh, it's just going. Oh no, sorry. And Swan. Lost train of thought. Oh, yes. So that Ire, I pointed out the main version Ire. I have a Swan 20 card and a Wii and Mamamoo album PC there. I originally had that Into Violet chain there, but I ended up securing her before I even made the post. So it was unnecessary. So it's just those 3. And it's not like I am limited to only those. Like if people don't have them and they want to trade, I'm generally not picky. I try not to be because I have so little. So why be picky? All right, very cool. Yay. This is my last Swan album card I needed for the first 4 eras. So I'm done until Sweet Juice with Swan. I think I'm done with now Jean, Gon, and Swan until we hit Sweet Juice. Okay, and then Feather. So this is, I am bittersweet though being done with Jean because it means I'm done with Jean. I love this card. I didn't realize all the stuff in the background, and something about that is just so funny to me. So this set needs some love, and then we get to... Oh, look at this beautiful girl. What do you mean she left the group? What do you mean? Y'all didn't give June enough love. I mean, that amount of love would not counteract any mental health issues she was working through, which I know was part of her concern of leaving. But like, in general, June did not get enough love. She does not get enough love now. Look at that. That's so exciting. So like, I feel very close to being done with Digipacks. I don't know if that's an accurate reflection, but I feel very close to being done, which is amazing. And then I'm done with large inclusions for Geeky Land as well. So we will then move on. I do not have anything for Cabin Fever. I know. I have a dupe of this card if you want it though. She came in the set, which we're about to get to in a second here. Oh, did I not make a page for this? Oh, okay. No, okay. Well, that's fine because I have so much space on this page. I have this Dozy, a Dear Violet Dozy. This seller had her in a set with 2 other cards. And the price for the whole set was kind of egregiously low, so I went for it. And here she is. She is home sweet home. She's very tall. We'll put her, well here, we'll demote the Poco album and we'll put her right here. Yay! I'm really excited because I'm making so much progress to start chipping away at the Japanese cards. I actually joined my first ever Nyokyo Go. I didn't open my own package just because I wasn't going to be getting very much. So I have one thing on the way that is a Dear Violet card, and if that goes well for me, it looks like most of the Dear Violet cards are pretty, with the exception of Yuki. Yuki must be insanely popular in Japan, which I guess makes sense. Because, you know, she's Japanese. But if that goes well, I will be planning on getting more things and trying to work on Dear Violet. So also today we have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 of Swan's solo album cards. I have a duplicate of this card. I also ended up buying, that's how I got the duplicate, is I bought these 4 and then I bought a sealed album to see if I could pull it. I did not, but I will take all the postcards out from it. If y'all haven't seen her album before, it is exclusively a cassette. Boop. Which is very cute, but it means that I can't play it. But she's so cute. Wow! And then it came with a bunch of mini postcards here. This one I got as a freebie at some point in time, but now that I have the full set. Oh, it also has this sticker. I love this sticker. Ooh, no thank you. Sticker. Look, the sun's back. These are so pretty, so we're gonna store them too. Also, that makes it a spread. So, I messaged some... I have a lot of feelings about Swan. So when I originally reached out to somebody, I reached out, they had all 5 cards available, and I said, hi, I want to buy all of the cards on this post and these cards, and I sent them some pictures. And then when they did a check-in post of like, here are your cards, they did not include the Swan cards. And I made the mistake of being like, yep, that's right, because I thought that they were just confirming all the ones I had circled and not were saying these are your claims in totality. So I didn't notice and was expecting to get this full set of cards when this package arrived, right? And then it comes in and there's no swan, and I was like, hey, I claimed these cards. They never came in. Now, admittedly, I did not pay for them, so I should not be so picky about this because I never... Ooh, okay. Yeah, you... It's true. I didn't pay for the cards, so like I shouldn't be so super hyper concerned. But when I went back to buy them, only 4 of them were available, which is just so sad. And it's nobody's fault. They made a mistake. I did not catch the mistake. I made a mistake. Life happens. But like, I really wanted that card. I really wanted to be done with this album. C'est la vie. We will see. I'm having a bit, I think also I'm extra bitter about it because I'm having a really hard time finding it in general. Like I keep looking for it and it doesn't exist. No one is selling this card. It doesn't exist. It's not real. So I'm very desperate for it. We'll see. I find all of the... Oh, okay, so some have borders and some of them... Oh, swan! Okay, so this one doesn't have a back. Do you like... No, I think I like the purple because that matches that. Sorry, anyway. Yes, so I am heavily on the lookout for this final swan card. It's her in this like airplane outfit. Like I said, I messaged someone about it, so if we are lucky, perhaps I will have it by next Storing Photocards video. Otherwise, I'm a big baby and I am disappointed. But anyway, here's most of Swan, which is very cool and I should not discount that. I'm gonna make some fillers. I'm thinking I'll try to do like a light blue color. Oh, I like how this looks. I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I didn't know what all the postcards look like. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with this. She's so pretty. This whole album was so pretty. And it's kind of sad to me that they didn't do a photo book with it. Like we just get these postcards and that's it. Because every single look they did was absolutely stunning. Like look at all these pearls and these flowers. This set where she's like in the bathtub with flowers is just, oh my God. Oh my God, right? Like look, oh. And all the paper planes. This is not my favorite outfit, but I do love the set dressing for it. Anyway, go stream Be My Everything by Swan, because that song's stuck in my head all of the time, and I think it needs to be in yours too. So that's Swan. Very cool. I'm excited to get... I decided I am going to pick up Yuki's L's Up stuff. I have been like on the fence of it before because I was like, I already have so much to collect for Purple Kiss. Why would I add more? But I'm almost done with Swan Solo and I've just finished 3 albums, so I feel pretty safe in choosing to pick up L's Up because A, I really want to collect everything album related for Purple Kiss. B, I collected Swan Solo. C, Yuki is my bias in Purple Kiss. And D, I really love L's Up. Like, genuinely, I think they're great. I loved their last album. Cheeky is a bop. I still listen to it. It's very good. So yeah, I'm gonna work on picking that up. And so our final cards of the day, our stack dwindles here is, we're also gonna be finishing the Poco version, meaning that Festa will be totally done. We all fall down. So, Dozy. Dozy in a hat. I suddenly understand why this card was so hard to find. Dozy Polka album. I'm not sure why they're not fitting very nicely today. My goodness. We'll meddle with that later. Just Dozy. And then we have Final Ire with so much blush on, a very cute amount of blush happening. Boom. Boom. Yes! Oh, I didn't realize how good that was going to feel. And then we have finally Polka Yuki. We have Seven Heaven Chain. And finally, we have Heart Cheek Swan. Look how cute she is. Have you seen her? Now you have. Which then makes for Festa Photocards complete. I'm working on those heart card large inclusions still. I actually just did a trade with someone, traded a ticket for a heart card, which was very cool. So I now have 2 of the 6, but I have all the cards done. Yay! Yay! So that means we are at, I'm not counting BXX yet because I do not have my feet under me for BXX quite yet, but out of 6 albums, I have 4 of them done now. And that's pretty cool. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I love sharing my collection, and I hope you enjoy getting to watch it grow with me. There's always going to be more on the way, even if it slows down. I have, this is my 1 week of freedom between spring term and summer term. So we'll see if I pump out any videos, but videos might be slowing down over the summer as I've finally worked my way through the like store that I built up over winter. Thank y'all for being cool about me releasing videos very late after they have been filmed and recorded. I know everything in K-pop moves very fast, so there is a time-sensitive element to anything having to do with K-pop, but that's just not... I would much rather have videos coming out at a regular interval as opposed to me pumping out 3 of them in a week and then you get nothing for 3 months. So thank you for being cool about that. I really appreciate it. Perky, perky, perky. Also go stream Heart Attack by Purple Kiss, because that song's a banger. I will catch you in the next one. My fellow K-pops and cosmic bodies. Until our paths cross again, may you stay safe and healthy. Peace.